The pilot suddenly jumped out of the plane with a parachute on his back. Jim and the man next to him were completely shocked, but there was only one parachute left in the plane. The two of them instantly started fighting over it. In the struggle, Jim managed to choke the guy unconscious and snatch the parachute. Turned out, it was all just a prank by the pilot. Before leaving, Jim even took the man's clothes, but as soon as he landed, a gang picked him up. They had mistaken Jim for the assassin on the plane. The boss told Jim to prove himself in a showdown against one of the gang members. The guy pulled out a coin and tossed it into the air. The boss picked it up. There was a bullet mark right on the edge. No doubt the man was a pro. Then the boss handed the gun to Jim. Jim walked to an open area with a blank look on his face, pulled out a coin, and tossed it up. One shot later, he ended up shooting one of the team members. Just as the others were about to take revenge, the guy's phone started ringing. One of the gang members answered it and found out the man was actually a traitor sent to take out the boss. Just like that, Jim became the hero of the hour. After the party, Jim walked out of HQ, pretending to be calm. He looked around to make sure no one was following, then called for a car to escape. But to his surprise, the driver was the gang boss. The next day, Jim was assigned to take out the rival gang leader. They even gave him a photo and the location. With no way out, Jim had no choice but to go. He left the gun behind and picked up a mysterious box instead. After making sure no one was watching, he headed toward a bar. Step by step, Jim approached the bar counter and opened the box. Everyone around freaked out. Faced with such a soul-shaking performance, the rival boss challenged them to a public showdown. They decided to settle it with a knife contest. Each side sent one man. The opponent swung his knife once, then picked something up from the ground and placed it in his palm. The boss took a closer look. It was a fly, sliced clean in half. Then came the second swing. The man reached into the air with one hand. The boss walked over to check, saw nothing. The rival boss handed him a microscope. Looking through it, he saw bacteria split in two. Then came the third swing. Same move, one hand in the air. This time, under the microscope, the atom's nucleus was cut in half. The boss was scared out of his mind and quickly called for Jim. Jim put on a blindfold, balanced an apple on the man's head, and confidently drew his knife. Jim had no idea what happened next.